were no Black American actors considered for the new Black Panther role. So the new Black Panther has been revealed as English actor David Jonsson, right? An actor with very little credits to his name, and it's causing major outrage with people because it's like we have so many Black actors that have been putting in work and they have not been getting their breakthrough roles. And here's 5 Black actors that would have did way better. You're going to jump all these actors that's been putting in this work for import actor? Come on, man. I'm upset with Ryan Coogler because he knows how the game is. He knows Hollywood is shunning Black actors and just America is shunning Black Americans, period. This is why so many Black Americans feel this way.
If FBA is supposed to be delineating, they would never support this movie because it's an African story, right? It's a story in Africa, you know. Might have to drop a dime on them.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotta stop it.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit.
All right, y'all, we back with another video, man. Y'all know how we do. Always pushing health, wealth, and a better understanding self. So check this out. In this video, we going over the new Black Panther 3 movie has been announced. And David Jonsson, I think I'm saying his name right, has been added to the cast. And there's been a lot of controversy about this, okay? We got a lot of ops, okay, talking about this and bringing this up. Like, FBA is going to boycott this. FBA is going to do this. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Push me on the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that.
So it's reported that a British actor is playing the Black Panther in Black Panther 3. Yep. Am I surprised? Absolutely not. Ryan Coogler is a sellout. Ryan Coogler been sold out. I knew he was a sellout after the second Black Panther. When I went to the movies to go see Sinners, I definitely knew he was a sellout. That scene where they're all dancing in the barnyard, and then they started showing like Africans dancing. That's when I knew that this man right down here was a sellout. He been a sellout, y'all. He does not care anymore. He referred to himself as FBA in an interview.
Me being a foundational Black American, you know, my family has been here, you know, for over 400 years, essentially.
And yet, he casted a British African actor, guys. Ryan Coogler referred to himself as FBA, Foundational Black American. That means he pays attention to what Black Americans are saying on these internets. He pays attention to the grassroots movement. He pays attention to us not wanting Africans and Caribbeans casted in our roles for our movies. Ryan Coogler knows that. Ryan Coogler does not care. Ryan Coogler is a sellout. He only cares about profit. He casted a Nigerian woman in Sinners and had her speaking in African Yoruba language, pretending as if she was speaking in Gelagichi or hoodoo culture. He had her doing hoodoo practices. That is a closed practice to Black Americans. That is a Black American practice that is closed. That's not for anybody outside of Black American culture to just be doing. So he casted her in a role of a Black American Gelagichi woman who practices and does hoodoo. An African woman. That's who he put in a position to play a Black American woman who practices hoodoo. Disrespectful. Ryan Coogler then sold out. This guy does not care, and I'm gonna keep on reiterating that. He knows what's going on. He knows that Black Americans are not fucking with the whole British actor thing. You got actors like Denzel Washington speaking up about that. You get what I'm saying? This guy is a fan of Denzel Washington, and Denzel Washington has been speaking on this heavy. What's the other Samuel L. Jackson? Is it Samuel L. Jackson? I believe Samuel L. Jackson also spoke on it. This guy is a fan of Samuel L. Jackson as well. His elders have been speaking on Africans and Caribbeans pushing out Black American actors, and Ryan Coogler goes and hire one. Ryan Coogler, you're a coon. Black Panther 3 is going to fail. We are not going to see that shit. We're not going to see it. Black America is not going to see that shit. We don't give a fuck about Africa. We don't give a fuck about Africans. And we don't want to see Africans and Caribbeans playing in movies. we don't care. We don't want to see them playing us in movies. Yeah, we're not going to see this shit. So, as you keep on selling your soul, Ryan Coogler, just remember, the people that you need to go watch this movie are the same people you are going against. And we see.
And like Kevin likes to say, there is one more thing. I want you guys to give a warm welcome to our new Black Panther, Mr. David Jonsson.
feeling about this movie, and is Ryan Coogler off code? And should he even be canceled? Okay, we got some FBA brother that's speaking real passionate about how he feel that Ryan Coogler crossed over. Now, just to put out the facts, Ryan Coogler's movie Sinners was distributed by Warner Brothers, but the rights revert back to him. So it was kind of like his project, right? But when we look at the Black Panther, this is Marvel, Walt Disney. So this is definitely the higher ups pushing something on the people, and he's like the director with no rights going back to him. So we know how Walt Disney do, all right? They always got to put their touch of, discrediting the indigenous people on the land, and that's what they do. So the big question is Ryan Coogler off code? Is he just going along, getting along, and not really standing on the FBA business? I want to know what y'all think about this in the comment section. But in my Discord, y'all sent me a video of this Afro breath stamp. Okay. He's saying how, well, you know what? I'm gonna let the video play and we're gonna get back to it. Let's get it.
Yo, I can't wait till Black Panther 3 come out. Now we got our T'Challa. I can't wait, because let me tell you what it's going to tell. It's going to show African Americans, right, supporting the movie. And it's going to show that this group online called FBA don't exist. Because here's the thing. If FBA is supposed to be delineating, they would never support this movie. Because it's an African story, right? It's a story in Africa. They don't like Africans. And the actor playing T'Challa Jr. is also not an African American, right? So they're not going to support that. Oh, no. Let's see the power of delineation when this movie come out. So when we see the box office and we see all the black folks talking about the movie.
The movie is gonna do horrible. And the real reason why I don't like the whole name that they're using with the Black Panther, let me make this clear. Because we came out with the Black Panther as our political group, a political party. Now, white supremacists is trying to dilute the name of what the Black Panther actually stood for and not giving the youth and the people the real Black Panthers and what they stood for and what they did. So even by calling this Black Panther, to me, is definitely a diss at, our legacy. Some people not gonna peep on that, but Black Panther should be left alone to what we originated today. Now they're making it to they Africanizing it, just like they do everything else that we have. So this Fed here, is trying to say we're gonna go out and support it. We don't even know the temperature of what's going on. You know that. You know what the blackout mean. You know what we doing right now. Check it out.
Right? When we are critiquing it, saying how good of a job they did, cinematography, the outfits, the clothes, we're going to see if FBA are going to abstain themselves and if they're going to not go watch the movie. Because I have a sneaky suspicion that a lot of these so-called online FBAs are going to sneak their black asses into the movie theater, and they're going to be real black. They're going to be real African for about 2 hours and 90 minutes, right? They're going to be kumbaya with the rest of us, looking at a movie that represent us, that got us in it. They're going to be all in it. Then they're going to go back home, right? Get back online, right? Because they ain't got nothing else to do now. And they going to get back on their FBA online bullshit. That's what's going to happen. But it's going to prove that FBA doesn't exist. That nobody knows what that is except for the people who go online and hear that shit in their algorithm.
And it's crazy because you speak about us every day. Everybody on your channel knows who FBA is. The 100,000 people that subscribe to you. You always speak on us. So it's like, we got to be something. We got to be important, especially to you.
Bro, if I'm keeping it real, I don't know what more I can say. I don't know what I can add that hasn't already been said that people are trying to shoot down. I don't deny that the guy they chose to play him is probably a great actor. I I don't really know him like that, but I think I do recall him in Alien Romulus, and you know, maybe maybe his performance will be surprising. You know, somehow I doubt it. I feel very confident that they're going to hold T'Challa. In fact, I'm gonna go on record and say they're gonna turn him into a mama's boy. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna be lame as fuck, and he's gonna be a mama's boy. He won't be T'Challa. And hey, I don't give a fuck about Black Panther 3 like that. I don't.
This short, ugly British African David Jonsson that Hollywood has been trying to force on us for the past few years is going to be the new Black Panther. I hate this. Will not be watching it. Number one, because I am so tired of British Africans taking black roles in Hollywood. I am tired of it. There are so many beautiful, smart, intelligent, talented Black American actors and actresses who get stuck in Tyler Perry land in Tubi world, okay? While we somehow have to import Africans from over in, the UK and all of this stuff to come and take the A-list roles that are for blacks in Hollywood. It feels like Black American erasure. It feels like Hollywood is constantly trying to erase Black Americans. It feels like everywhere from Hollywood to the political system, everywhere are trying to make British Africans like the face of Black people in America. And my full-blooded, foundational Black American self is tired of it. Literally will not be seeing Black Panther. That dude has a face like a foot, and I will not be watching it.
Let's talk. FBAs and Black Americans. Finally, Africans are admitting that Black Americans are not African. That means we can't be xenophobic when we delineate, because in the comments about Wakanda, the selection of the African Brit to play T'Challa, they're stating, while T'Challa was African, Wakanda is in Africa. First of all, Wakanda is fictional, but what you're saying is a Black American can't play an African because we're not African.
I must be the only one in the goddamn world that is not okay with who they casted for Black Panther. I'm not okay with it. I don't care. The way they're trying to steer this movie in a certain way, I don't fucking like it. And let me just tell y'all this. Black Panther and Lupita, or whatever character that she plays, because I don't know the name of her, right? They were never supposed to have a child. He was supposed to have children with Storm, not her. So his abilities in the movie are just going to be basic. Not saying that Black Panther's powers are basic. I'm not trying to say that. They're just going to be basically Black Panther's abilities. If y'all were to look up the children that Black Panther and Storm have, they have extra abilities, which would have been fire in a movie. But y'all wanted to steer a certain way because y'all can't exactly hurry up and put Storm or try to cast somebody as Storm in a movie. So y'all just try to hurry up and do a different way. This shit is fucking ridiculous. I'm sorry. I don't care. What they should have did, and this is my take, okay, this is just my opinion, right? All of this is just my opinion. What they should have did in the second movie was resurrect Killmonger, right? And somehow he had like a change of heart or some type of fucking went through a midlife crisis or some shit. And then he becomes Black Panther, but has Shuri alongside of him, so she understands Black Panther and how to fight like Black Panther, and she's training and shit like that. And then eventually, probably around the third or fourth movie, she actually becomes Black Panther, right? Like Killmonger, like they thought they could trust Killmonger, and all of a sudden, he changes back into, the villain for the third or the fourth movie. I don't give a fuck who they casted for Black Panther. I don't like it. If y'all was to look up, like I said, if y'all was to look up how the children that Black Panther has, he has children with Storm, not Lupita, bitch. And another thing, the second movie was trash. Second movie was trash. I'm not looking forward to the third movie. Oh well. I'm just be honest. I'ma still watch it because I'm a Marvel fan. But am I gonna watch it multiple times like I did Black Panther? Hell fucking no. I don't give a fuck. Fuck them, bro. This shit ridiculous.
Probably no Black American actors considered for the new Black Panther role. So the new Black Panther has been revealed as English actor David Jonsson, right? An actor with very little credits to his name, and it's causing major outrage with people because it's like we have so many Black actors that have been putting in work and they have not been getting their breakthrough roles. And here's 5 Black actors that would have did way better. First, we got your man, Michael B. Jordan, right? This would have been the biggest shocker because just like what they're doing with Robert Downey Jr., turning him from a hero to a villain, they could have did the exact same thing with Killmonger. They could have turned him from a villain to a hero. That would have been the best thing they could have did. People would have been excited. Next, they could have went with Jonathan Majors. Oh, yeah, bringing him back because they know he was wrongfully accused, bringing him back in. This could have been his way back in the game. Jonathan Majors is an amazing actor. Say what you want about him. Next, since it's going to be Black Panther's son, why not go with the youngest actor you could have probably got? Khalil. Khalil is only 24. Jonsson is like 33, 30. He's in his 30s. Why not go with a younger person that would have actually been Black Panther's son? You feel me? You could have also went with Calvin, another guy that's been putting in work for years, just waiting for a breakthrough. You could have went with Jerome, another actor that's been waiting for his turn for breakthrough roles. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to jump all these actors that's been putting in this work for an import actor? Come on, man. I'm upset with Ryan Coogler because he knows how the game is. He knows Hollywood is shunning Black actors and just America is shunning Black Americans, period. This is why so many Black Americans feel this way, because we know just in everyday life, work, careers, people are being shunned because they are Black American. They trying to put the African above us and the Caribbean above us. So yeah, these could have worked right here, and these guys not only just deserve it, they worked hard for it.
All right, so I want to know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Y'all know we are definitely on Black American actors representing us, but this is a Hollywood thing. It's how the higher-ups is using Africa, trying to Africanize everything that we touch. Okay, I want to know what y'all think about this in the comment section. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace and love.
A community must have 3 things to have a community in it. You must have a wholly independent economic structure that can provide goods, service, products, and things for your own people, and jobs and tax spaces for your own people. You should at least control 4 basic things. You should be trying to control water, food, medicine, and energy to be able to survive and compete.
Here we got Mr. Pollock. He had a cornfield. He took advantage of a free water test from us, and this is what we found in this water. We found sulfur, we found hardness, and we solved these problems with an easy fix of 2 tanks. So get your free water test today. Stay blessed. Click the link below.